And now it's time for the Broncos' top 5 moments against the Patriots. Number 5, September 9th, 1960, the first game ever played in AFL and Denver Broncos history. The Broncos travel east to take on the Boston Patriots. Trailing 3-0 in the second quarter, Frank Tripucka connects with halfback Al Carmichael for a 41-yard touchdown, the first score in franchise history. In the third quarter, Ring of Famer Gene Mingo returns a punt for a 76-yard touchdown. The Broncos go on to a 13-10 inaugural victory. Number 4, November 17th, 1996. The Broncos travel to the ever-friendly Foxborough, Massachusetts to take on the New England Patriots, and it wasn't even close. Running back Terrell Davis had a hat trick in the first half, scoring on a 15-yard pass from John Elway, a 10-yard sweep to the left, and finally on a 2-yard run after fumbling the handoff. The Broncos cruised to a 34-8 win and their 10th victory, prompting tight end Shannon Sharp to make a very important phone call.
I'm calling the president. President, we need a National Guard. We need as many men as you can spare because we are killing the Patriots.
Number 3, January 4th, 1987, an AFC divisional playoff matchup at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Trailing 7-3 in the second quarter, John Elway takes off and scampers 22 yards for the touchdown and a 10-7 Broncos lead. However, things weren't looking so bright as Elway was playing on an injured ankle. Ever the gamer, Elway would not let the injury hamper him, and in the third quarter, the crafty Broncos play caller took advantage of a free play when the Patriots jumped offside, and he connected with Vance Johnson, who hauled it in for a 48-yard scoring strike, the Broncos going ahead 20-17. In the fourth quarter, defensive end Rulon Jones put the game away, sacking Tony Eason in the end zone for a safety and a 22-17 hard-fought victory. The first Broncos playoff win in 9 years, sending Denver to a certain drive in Cleveland the following week. Number 2, January 14th, 2006. The Broncos hosting the defending world champion Patriots at Invesco Field a Mile High in a divisional playoff game. Trailing by 3 in the second quarter, Mike Anderson pounds it in from 1 yard out to give the Broncos a 7-3 lead. On the ensuing kickoff, kicker Todd Sauerbrunn makes the tackle and jars the ball free from Ellis Hobbs. The Broncos recovered, much to the delight of the home crowd. Jason Elam capitalized on the turnover, nailing a 50-yard field goal just before the half. In the second half, with the Patriots down by a 10-6 score and driving, quarterback Tom Brady was picked off in the end zone by cornerback Champ Bailey, who was off to the races and returned it 100 yards to the Patriot 1-yard line for the longest non-scoring play in NFL playoff history. On the next play, Mike Anderson scored another 1-yard touchdown to put the Broncos ahead 17-6. And in the fourth, the Broncos put it away when Jake Plummer rolled to his right and found Rod Smith in the end zone for the 4-yard touchdown to solidify the 27-13 win and send the Broncos to the AFC Championship. And number 1, January 19th, 2014, the AFC Championship in Denver, fueled by a home field advantage that was united in orange. The Broncos could not be stopped, and the Patriots didn't stand a chance.
Our warm-ups, man, they were so loud, and our warm-ups were one of the loudest crowds we heard in our warm-ups. Couldn't hear the guy talk next to you, you know what I'm saying? Once Tom and them was on the field, we couldn't talk as a defense on the sideline.
Leading 3-0 in the second quarter, Peyton Manning hooked up with tight end Jacob Tamme to put the Broncos up by 10. In the third quarter, Manning connected with one of his favorite targets, Demaryius Thomas, from 3 yards out and gave the Broncos a commanding 20-3 lead. Late in the third quarter, on 4th and 3 from the Denver 29, the Patriots' comeback attempt was stifled by defensive tackle Terrence Knighton as he sacked Tom Brady for a 10-yard loss.
Actually, after I sacked Tom Brady, that was the last I've ever heard it. And it was almost one of those clinching plays to go on to the Super Bowl. And, I was just happy to make the play and be part of the reason why we played in the Super Bowl.
Leaving KOA Radio's Dave Logan with this delicious thought.
Pot roast all day long. Dinner is served.
The Broncos were Super Bowl bound with a 26-16 victory, giving owner Pat Bowlen his 6th conference championship.